What's up, guys? Eric with HamRadioConcepts and a 5-minute review video of the new MFJ USB radio interface. This is the MFJ-1204. And this would be a part 1. Upon making this video, I made a part 2, which shows you what is PSK. So if you're interested in the device that I'm using in the video, well, this is it. You might be familiar with PSK. You might be using a Signal Link or a Rig Blaster. This device here offers the same connectivity, the same idea that can be used with any radio with a simple cable change in the back and at lesser price. Now, you can get this thing to work from a Kenwood TS2000 to a FT450. They even make a cable for VHF like a Bofeng radio where you can hook this thing up to your computer and operate VHF packet. So let's check this device out in 5 minutes, and then if you're interested in PSK, check out part 2, which is up just after this, and I'll show you exactly what this device does, and we'll make it a quick video. So the MFJ-1204. So the MFJ-1204 USB interface. The USB cable is already mounted and plugged in and fixed inside the radio, okay? And when you plug this in, basically it detects plug and play immediately, no drivers to install, no confusing setup. It installs as another USB sound card in your computer, in which you would control your PSK program or other programs to use not the sound card built into your computer, but the one that is installed, such as this one. So USB. Then, depending on the radio that you have, you can get another cable which is designed for your radio. Now, I'm using this with my FT450. So basically, I got this cable here, which the model number of the cable is, when you order this, each one's got a different model number. In fact, this one is the 1204 MD6, configured for 6-pin mini DIN. All right. So the RJ45 on the back basically is where your cable would plug in, and that's it. All right. This part, the 6-pin DIN, goes in the back of my Yaesu. Now, if you have a Kenwood or you have an ICOM or you even have a Bofeng, they make a different cable for each one. A ton of cables. So I got this one. This one's going to plug into the data port in the back of my radio. This plugs into the computer. It's done. That's it. Now, one thing I'll mention, we'll take this apart, because if you decide to change radios in the future and you're not using it with a Yaesu anymore, no problem. You order the additional cable for the new radio you're going to have, and I'll show you right now inside what you have to do. Here's the inside, and basically what you'll have is right here, I guess something to point with here. Right here, there's a bunch of jumper selections. Now, in the manual, it will tell you if you decide to use this for an ICOM after you purchase the one that's wired for Yaesu, you'll just move the jumpers around to different ports here. That's it. You plug the new cable in, now you can use it with an ICOM. But basically, this is for the people that are going to ask questions. Why can't I just plug in a straight cable from my line out to my radio? You can't. I've already tried that years ago. You can't do it. That's why they have the audio isolation or the isolation transformers here. It's basically it's designed to get rid of the ground hums, ground loops, any kind of static from the computer to the interface, as well as a lower level. Because if you drive the radio too hard, you're going to burn out the data port in the radio. Or if you have just a speaker out from the radio to the speaker in, or to the line in on the computer, and you crank that thing up, you're going to burn out the input on your computer sound card. So having a device like this, and the people that operate PSK a lot will tell you, this is a must-have. Avoid trying to get a homemade interface or trying to wire your own transformers. This thing is designed to be plug and play. You're up and running in about 4 minutes. Very simple. So there's nothing really to it. Getting a new radio, you don't have to buy a new device. And when I put this on the next video, you'll see it was very simple to adjust the receive knob for my waterfall display and adjust the transmit knob. I got my ALC down to 0, but it can key the radio successfully on the data port, so I'm happy. This device now will not allow you to control the cat portion or cat control of your radio. All of the signal link devices and other devices are only for the audio in and out. You have to have a separate interface to key your radio, or not key your radio, but to control your radio. So when you're using something like Digital Master and you click on 40 meters to go to 40 meters PSK, this is not going to change your radio. This is only going to couple your radio to your computer for appropriate sound levels. You would use an additional, which in my case is a USB to serial adapter, which is $4 on eBay, in order to connect to the radio. That way, the sound protocol program will jive with your computer, and then it's all combined, like such as HRD, Ham Radio Deluxe, as you'll see in my next video. This goes together. So this is, this is at a lesser price than a Signal Link or another device, and it does its purpose. So this was a quick video on what this device is, and follow my next video on what is PSK. Until next time, thanks for watching 7.3 from KJ4YZI.